Okay, let's try that again. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, BusyBlu, and I am back for the first time in a long time. And I'm here to give you a recap of Survivor. I haven't been watching it in a long time, so I'm going to do these recaps and segments before the finale comes on tonight. I'm not going to talk about where I have been right now. We're going to get to that in another video at a later date. As of right now, let's get into it. Right now, I'm going to start with episode 9. So, you know, Desi's gone. My chocolate sister's gone. So then we're talking about Mike. Mike, he feels some type of way because he's like, "Lo, this is the first time this has happened without me. I don't know where I lie. Everybody keeps voting, and I think that I know what's happening, but clearly I don't." Then you got, you know, Lauren. Here she is, happy. Oh, it's her secret. It's coming. You know, she was able to get her secret advantage. Nobody was able to figure it out, which I still don't understand how, because wasn't the votes off? I'm going to leave it alone. Anyway, she's trying to keep focused. She doesn't want anybody to, you know, stray her game away, so they're going to just keep going. You got Devin and Ryan talking. You know, they think that they're screwed. And Ryan's like, "Look, I don't need you to be afraid because I have the idol. I just want to let you know that I have the idol. Nobody knows that I have the idol. We're going to be good. We're going to get through this game." Devin's like, "Oh my gosh, yes, we're going to win, da-da-da-da." Something about their relationship just gives me, okay, but we're going to keep going with that. We go to the reward challenge. They're divided up into 2 teams. They have to jump into water, and then they have to retrieve keys. From there, they have to throw balls in the basket. Boom. The competition was going well until the end. And Joe, when they got to Joe was, you know, buckets. Boom, 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 boom. You know, he was getting them in. So I was excited about that. I was like, okay, you know, I'm not a fan of Joe, but he doing it, okay? So I was watching him. Then the blue team started to catch up. And I was like, oh, my God, like, what's going to happen? We'll see. At the end of the day, you know, Joe was able to, boom, knock them all in, and they got a chance to go on a luxury yacht. Joe was excited about getting on this luxury yacht. He was basically saying, sorry about the refocusing, y'all. It's coming back. Okay. He was basically saying, like, look, this is an opportunity for me to make big moves in the game. Let me make these moves and let me do what I got to do, you know? So from there, we go on to see them on the boat. You know, it seemed like it was a good amount of food. You know, they was looking at dolphins. They was jumping and stuff like that. Chrissy was excited because she's like, look, I get a chance to control the narrative. I get a chance to control the conversation. I would love to be on this yacht with my friends. But as of right now, I'm just going to be on the yacht with them so that I can, you know, do what I got to do to win this game. From there, they started, you know, figuring out what they're going to do, talking about each other. Here comes Joe. Cutting up, and that cake looked so good the way it was. Here he goes slicing through, cutting up the cake, and it's just like, oh my God, sit down. You know, he never stops picking up the cake. Oh, it says that the idol was under the bowl. It just, boy, sit down. He was picking up pillows, tossing them, and just sit down. Anyway, he goes through. He ain't find no idol on the boat. Where was the idol? Because I don't think that anybody found anything on the yacht. Was there an idol on the yacht? Maybe I missed that part. Anyway, the boat goes past camp. They see people. They see, you know, the rest of the survivors who lost. They moon them. You know, first of all, y'all got these skinny old butts you haven't been eating. Don't nobody want to see that mess? Pull your pants up, okay? So we go back to camp. We got Ryan and Ben talking. He wants to make sure that he's in. Ryan tells Ben, like, look, I got an idol in my pants. So Ryan can't keep a secret. You know, he got something in his pants and he's ready to show everybody what's in his pants. You know, so Ben gets excited because he's like, look, I'm just excited that Cole doesn't have it. I don't even need to worry about it from there. So Joe's out there digging for the idol, still digging. I normally find it when I give up. They already find out it's in Ryan's pants. And Ryan's going around telling everybody else that he got that big old thing in his pants. But anyway, he's still digging. So it doesn't matter. Dr. Mike is actually making a joke of it. Like, you know, he just never gives up. Let him, you know, dig it up. Do whatever he needs to do. So as Dr. Mike is talking to Ashley and Chrissy, Joe comes over. And they try to, like, finish the conversation and don't want to do it anymore. And Joe's like, no. You know, if y'all got something to say what y'all need to say. Y'all been talking all this stuff. Don't stop talking now. Chrissy's like, we don't got to do that you tell us to do. We can do whatever we want, whenever we want. You don't dictate what happens over here. If I want to run my mouth, I'm going to run my mouth. Okay? Or run rounds. So, from there, then Ashley, she decided, you know, they didn't steal her voice from Little Mermaid. She's like, look, I'm going to say whatever. I'm tired of you telling people what they need to do. You're dealing with real people. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to stay still. Y'all dealing with real people with real emotions. I'm going to do whatever I got to do. She started finding her voice. But Joe's like, look, I need to do whatever I need to do. And they're going to be mad at me or whatever. That's the tactic I'm going to use because they're not going to get me out. So then you got Ben and Devin talking. Now, this is where things get a little mucky for Mike. They're trying to talk about what they need to do to, get people on their side and whatever. Ben tells Devin, Mike got a big old idol in his pants. And Devin's like, I thought only I seen what was in his pants. And Ben was like, no, I seen what was in his pants too. And Devin was like, oh, and I feel kind of a little slighted because he told me that I was the only one. And he's like, no, you're not the only one. I'm the one too. So now they're arguing about what's in Mike's pants. And now we're moving on. We go to the immunity challenge. They have to hold up a pot while squatting. It seemed like a very difficult challenge. At the end of the day, Lauren won that immunity challenge. Not that she needed, because she already got that little piece of paper stick. Where is that piece of paper while she's doing it? And does Jeff have to pick that out? What if she got it in her pants? Y'all think Jeff got to touch that? Moving on. Anyway, Lauren wins immunity. I still don't like the immunity necklace. Yo, it's a huge thing, but it looked like it's just like a thing like this, just sitting up at the top. Just one false move and it's boom, you over. I just don't like it. But anyway, you go back, you got Ryan, Ashley, Lauren, and Ben talking. Ben is saying like, yo, we have to split the votes. We're going to do 4 for Cole and we're going to do 3 for Mike. Ashley like, look, I don't like this plan. Joe, gotta go. Sing it with me now, Joe. Gotta go. You gotta get him out. I can't take no more. Joe, he gotta go. She said he gotta go, Joe. Gotta go. She said he gotta go, Joe. Gotta go. He said he gotta go, Joe. Gotta go. Joe, gotta go. She was like, no, I'm not here for it. Get him out, okay? Joe, gotta go. But they wasn't listening to it. It's like, look, we gotta do what we gotta do, da-da-da. So Ashley's like, look, this is not a democracy. It's a cheerocracy, okay? We need to figure out how we can get Joe out. People wasn't really on her side like that. You got Ben and Mike talking. Ben told Mike that he's safe and that Cole's going home. But Mike is like, look, I done been in the bottom for way too long. I'm not going to listen to him. I know how this ends up. So Mike goes to Joe. And Mike is like, look, we have to get Cole up. We got to do whatever we got to do because we can't be the ones who are going next. So it's like, look, we got to turn this upside down. I'm going to go in there. Just follow my lead. You got Ben and Chrissy talking. They're like, look, we got to vote out either Mike or Cole because Joe, we got to vote Joe out, but he ain't, target number 1 right now. We kind of need him. So let's leave him in here until, we need him to get out because people aren't, messing with him like that anyway. So Chris is like, look, I'm okay with Ben, but it's Ben's way or the highway. I don't know if I need to be doing this with him, but at this point, Joe is a big target in the game. We need to get him out, but I don't know if that's the best decision to do right now. So they go to tribal council. Joe, Desi came in just skin, flawless, chocolatey. Now, Desi, is you using olive oil? You got a little bit of coconut butter, oil. Her skin was just glowing. Like A$AP Rocky. I know, the viewers who watch this show probably don't know who A$AP Rocky is, but his skin was just like hers, just chocolatey and just beautiful, but hers was glistening. You need to call Kenya Moore because, in these reunions and stuff, Kenya Moore sometimes she be looking ashy. Desi, tell her what you be doing. But anyway, she come in, she sit down. So they started talking, how Jeff is, we're starting to see the end, what's happening. And Joe's like, look, it's the healers who are out. We're trying to figure out what's happening, but at the end of the day, we're the ones who got to go. And it's like, not Joe, just you. But we're starting to see the end. We got to figure out what's going on. Cole's like, look, I feel the same way. I'm part of this group, and I'm not in it, so I don't know what's going to happen. Chris is like, look, the vibe of the camp is difficult, and, I don't know what's going to happen with everyone. Mikey's like, look, I try to play this game with more values, but people aren't voting how they need to vote. And I'm going to shut stuff down today. If they gonna talk about who's supposed to be doing what, you need to talk about who's supposed to be doing what. And y'all ain't doing what y'all supposed to do at the end of the day. This camp is horrible. These people suck. Everybody sucks. Nothing in here is good. Yo, Mike came here and was like, I'm about to shut everything down and I'm about to be the target. At the end of the day, they went out there voting. And, you know, Mike, he used his idol. And Cole was out. So their plan kind of worked. The thing is, they was always going to vote out Cole. Like, that never changed. And that's kind of where the problem is that I have with what Mike was trying to do. Like, yeah, you did something. He's pause. Boom. Yeah, you did something. No, boy, you were able to keep whatever you needed to keep. But you were always staying. Cole was always going home. So, like, you didn't really do anything. Sorry, y'all, my dogs are playing. You didn't really do anything. So, anyway, Cole is out. I'm going to go to episode 10. Because it was a 2-for-1 special that night. I think I'm going to try to do through 11. But if this gets too long, I'm just going to go through 10. And then I'm going to do a special one for 11. So here we are. We back at camp. We got Joe telling Mike, oh my God, you did that for no reason. I can't believe you. You should have told me that that's what you were doing. You know, just basically yelling at him. And it's like, yo, bruh, I did what I got to do for... This is a game for me. And if I decide that I want to let you a part of it, then you need to shut up and take my lead. But anyway, you know, now Joe's sitting around the campfire, you know, roasting marshmallows, trying to act like he's a part of the group. I can't believe he didn't do this, la da da. I felt like he was trying to get it in. But it's just like, Joe, you still out. Anyway, Chrissy was like, look, whatever we did during that tribal council, it worked because we got the person we need to get out and we flushed out an idol from Mike that he really didn't even need to use. And Mike is saying, yo, people are going to look at me like it's dumb. Because it is. But that's because they don't understand my strategy. And this is all a part of the game. People are going to be groveling back to me. You just wait and see. Just watch. Everybody's going to come back to me and I got this under control. So we get to the reward challenge. It was using feet only. Now, anybody who knows me knows I am not a feet person. It's just, feet are just ugly. I really think that God made them by mistake. You know, he was a little busy. You know, and as he got busy, he was just like, I mean, I guess this is just what we're going to have to deal with. So then this is just what it is. But it frustrated me that this whole episode was other people's feet. And they had been on this island for like 22 days. They haven't had manicures, pedicures, nothing like that. It's just feet and feet and feet and feet. And then we just had to watch their feet. I didn't like it. I really didn't like it. At the end of the day, they had to start building blocks and then put a flag in the middle of the blocks, only using their feet. Jeff finds a way, you know, as always. This, you know, y'all, is it me? Or do Jeff always try to find a way to make sure that the game that the people are playing relates to Survivor in some type of way? It's just like, bro, I don't know if they meant it like that. Here they are. Building the foundation, just like you have to build the foundation in Survivor in order to get it through. Like, was that what they intended? Here they are, pouring that glass of water into that water into their glass, making sure they reach up to the top. It's symbolic of quenching their thirst through the gate. Here they are right now, busting through that wall to get to the flag, symbolic of them busting through their personalities to get to... Jeff, y'all always be thinking about it like this? I don't think so. But anyway, you got them going through. Throughout this whole entire time, Mike was in the lead. You know, Mike. It was only in the end, he was trying to put this flag in. Feet knocked it over. Boom, Lauren was able to take a lead. After the game was over, how about Ryan kicking down his blocks? And I was thinking to myself, you were never even in the leader and the call and everything. You could have kicked down those blocks. You could have kicked down those blocks a long time ago, bruh. Anyway, Lauren wins the immunity challenge and she gets a chance to bring people with her. She brings Devin, Ben, and Ashley. Now, when Ryan, he asked Ryan something about it, Ryan's like, yeah, this clearly is a group that she would bring because these people did this and da-da-da-da. And Ryan is like, girl, no. I mean, Lauren's like, no. I mean, he can do whatever he wants to and think whatever he wants to, but I brought these people for strategic reasons. I know why I brought them, da-da-da-da. You go back to camp. Mike is mad that he lost. You know, he's like, look, we just need to get out. You know, they're trying to get us out. We need to figure out what's going on. Mike is like, look, I just need to figure out how I can get the people on my side and not on the, well, I'm trying to figure out how we can get people mad at us and then try to vote somebody else out. So him and Joe, they come up with the cocoa nuts because it's like, sorry, y'all, boom. It's like we're out and we need to figure out what we're doing, whatever. So they're basically going around making people mad with the cocoa nuts. Ryan is happy because it's like, look, everybody's on the same page. Even if I'm not gonna win or we don't know what's happening, we do know who needs to get out, and it's those specific ones. Chrissy and Ryan talk, and it's like, look, Ben and Laura have to leave first. So now they're thinking about who's going to leave after the 7. So we know Joe's gone. We know Mike is gone. Who leaves first? And they put they put Ben first. At the reward challenge, yo, those burgers look really good, actually, to me. They actually look like really, really good burgers. I mean, I'm just saying. So Lauren is like, look, 7 is a good number, but we need to start thinking, you know, further ahead, and we need to get rid of the people that we need to get rid of now, and not really the mess. And she thinks that Chrissy and Ryan and all of the other one and JP are running stuff, and it's just like, look, we need to kick them down a couple of notches and let them know that they're not running anything. So they try to get everything out on the table. You know, Devin wastes no time. Oh, you know, I know what's going on in Mike's pants, so we need to let everybody know what's going on in Mike's pants. And Laura talks about the special item that she has. Ashley, she don't know is. She's the worst person to me. If I was going to me, my bae says that. To me. Not to me, to me. But she's the worst person to me to have in your group with you, because it's just like, she didn't have any information, she didn't know that. She actually was like, oh my God, this is the first time I'm playing Survivor, and I would have thought, like, girl, okay, we should have picked somebody else. But anyway, moving on. They decided they're gonna try to stick together, and they're gonna not vote out Ben and Mike. Ben and Joe, they're gonna try to vote out somebody else. I'm sorry, Mike and Joe, they're gonna vote out somebody else. Devin in his confessionals, I'm not liking this edit that they're giving him, but he's like, finally, I'm seeing a different side of Lauren, and she's playing like me. She's a mastermind like me. She's getting it like me. And it's like, boy, nobody looks at you like that. When did you become this mastermind? When did you become this? Anyway, we move from there. We go back to camp. On the reward challenge, they get a letter from home. After they get their letters from home, you see Ben back at camp. He wins an immunity. I really don't like Ben, so I'm not going to go into what he does and how he does it. He wins an immunity item. We go to the immunity challenge. It's another foot challenge. It was just feet on feet on feet on feet on feet on feet on feet. Ashley wins that. I'm not even going to go through it. I just don't move your feet out the camera. We go back to camp. You got Ben, Lauren. You know, the people are mad at Ben, Lauren, and Devin because they decided to eat. But Ryan was like, look, we just need to get through it, but I'm not happy about what's happening. They're trying to decide what to do. At the end of the day, they decide boys vote Mike and the girls vote Joe. And Devin is saying, like, look, we got to look at Chrissy and Ryan and see how dumb they are. They're just not getting, they don't understand that we're going to get them out. Devin is just like, look, I'm in awe of how dumb they are with what's happening. Lauren, Devin, and Ashley, they don't want to stick to the alliance. They're like, look, we have to take charge. Chrissy is smart. Ryan is old. And JP, he's cool. He's getting the game. We need to figure out what's going on. Ben has to vote Mike because they don't want people to understand what's happening really. They want to try to make it seem like there's a divide in the group. So we got Lauren, Mike, Joe, and Ashley. Is like, look, Ashley and Lauren, they go to Joe and Mike, and was like, look, we want you to be on our side. We're not going to tell you what's going on, but there's a 7 split, and we need y'all. So we're like, look, we need to do what we need to do. So we get to the tribal council, y'all. when that came out, didn't it look like Cole had heavy makeup on? Y'all go back to that episode. It's just like Cole was just heavily make-upped, if that's a word. It is now. But anyway, Michael saying that, look, he thought that he was doing what he was doing the last tribal council because he's a doctor. He thought that just because he's a doctor, people would believe him. People are saying, look, we're mad. We're done with Joe and Mike. They're the coconuts and they're driving us bananas. Ryan's like, look, this 7 is going on strong and we need to get out these people so that we can continue to like thrive and do whatever. And throughout the conversation, they started to realize like, yo, maybe the 7 isn't as strong as it needs to be. Yo, Jeff said, let's start the vote. They voted. They did whatever they needed to do. As they started to count the votes, JP's name started, first of all, am I the only person who forgot JP was even in the game? I kept forgetting that he was even there. But his name started coming up, and Chrissy's face was priceless. It was like, what? What? Ryan's face, he was stuck. Everybody was stuck. Yo, JP, out. It was crazy, crazy, crazy. It was such a good episode. That was a good episode. I love the blind sides. That was a good episode. I'm going to end it right here because this one's getting kind of long and I'm going to put another one up. If you like what you see, I'm telling you, please subscribe. I've been going for a minute now. I'm back with the jump off. If you want to know more about what I'm doing, you can follow me on social media websites, BusyBlu, no space, no E, and that's on Instagram and on Twitter. Yeah, these were some good episodes. I missed them in real time. But I'll tell you about why I was missing them in real time at a later date. I have way more videos to do, so you guys watch this one, and I'm about to get busy. You guys stay busy. Till next time.